Happy Maritime and Archipelagic Month Awareness Celebration coincide with the International Coastal Cleanup and National Maritime Day celebration. Ang tema po ng ating pagdiriwang ngayong taon, pangisdaang likas kaya, bungay masaganang ani at mataas na kita. As the co-chair of the Fisheries Management Area 1, sa ngalan ng lokal na pamahalaan ng Bayan ng Dingalan, tayo po ay bumabati sa lahat ng ating mga mangingisda at ganon din sa lahat ng mga ahensya ng pamahalaan na patuloy na nagbabahagi ng kanilang pagtutulungan upang mapanatili ang masagana at malinis na karagatan upang ang ating ani at ang ating kita para sa sektor ng pangisdaan ay ating mapangalaga. Patuloy po tayo na magiging isang sundalo ng kalinisan at kasaganaan ng ating karagatan upang patuloy nating kamtan ang susunod pang henerasyon ng isang masagana at maayos na pamamahala sa ating pangisdaan. Binabati ko din po ang lahat ng mga mangingisda at patuloy na tumutulong ng mga ahensya tulad ng Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources na walang sawang nagtataguyod sa pagsuporta sa kapakanan ng ating mga minamahal na mga mangingisda. Maraming salamat po! Maedu! Mabuhay!
To our environmental partners from the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, other government agencies, local government units, the fisher folks, the business sectors, people's organization, at sa inyo pong lahat, isang makakalikasang pagbati mula sa Department of Environment and Natural Resources Regional Office Number 2. Gusto ko pong bigyan ng pagkilala ang Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources sa pangunguna po ng Regional Director na si Regional Director Angel Encarnacion for spearheading the celebration of this month's Maritime and Archipelagic Nation Awareness and the 58th Fish Conservation Week on September 13 to 17 with the theme Pangisdaang Likas Kaya, Bungay Masaganang Ani at Mataas na Kita. In connection to these celebrations, we in the DNR is also spearheading the 18th International Coastal Cleanup or ICC on September 18 by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 470 series of 2003. Kasabay ng pagdiriwang natin ng Fish Conservation Week at ng International Coastal Cleanup ay atin ding alalahanin ang kahalagahan ng coastal and marine ecosystems katulad ng mangroves, seagrasses at coral reefs na siyang tahanan at pinamumugaran ng mga isda at iba pang mga yamang dagat. Mapalad po ang tatlong probinsya sa Lambak, Cagayan, ang probinsya na kinabibilangan ng Cagayan, Batanes at Isabela dahil meron tayong tinatayang 5,742 hectares of mangroves, 4,561 of seagrasses, and 16,418 coral reefs. These coastal and marine ecosystems are vital resources as they provide ecological goods and services that are necessary to improve the quality of life of the coastal population. Bagamat ang DNR ang siyang nangunguna sa pangangalaga at pagprotekta ng mga likas na yaman tulad ng yamang dagat, batid namin na kailangan ng tulong at kooperasyon ng bawat isa lalong-lalo na ang ating mga mamamayan na nakatira sa tabing dagat. Ikinagagalak kong ipabatid sa inyo na ang aming ahensya ay patuloy sa pagpapatupad ng Coastal and Marine Ecosystem Management Program or CMEM upang matugunan ang pagkonserba sa ating mga karagatan at pampang. Sa pamamagitan nito, malalabanan ang banta ng climate change, hindi maaayos na pagbabasura, iligal na pangingisda, iligal na pamumutol ng kahoy, kontaminasyon sa tubig at hangin, at iba pang nakakasira sa ating mga coastal and marine resources. Through the CMEM, we regularly assess the status of our coastal and marine ecosystems, conduct coastal and seaborne patrol, monitor water quality within the integrated protected area system, marine protected areas, establish marine protected area networks, promote public awareness and instill social environmental consciousness, and provide technical and financial assistance to our people's organization. Ang mga hakbang na ito ay napakahalaga sa pagpaparami ng mga isda sapagkat hindi lang dito nanggagaling ang ikanabubuhay ng ating mga mangingisda, kundi pati sa pangkalahatang benepisyo nito sa nakakarami. On behalf of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, under the leadership of DNR Secretary Roy A. Simatu, we urge for your continued support to our conservation and development programs and in our battle to prevent environmental degradation and abuses. Thank you, and let us join hands in participating in the programs and activities geared towards the Cagayan Valley region's healthy coastal and marine ecosystem and resources. Dahil ikaw, ako, tayo ang kalikasan.
I once heard a story between a businessman and a fisher. The businessman was on a vacation on a lakeside resort, and one morning, while he was taking a walk, he saw a fisher unloading a fish, a relatively huge fish. Curious, that businessman went to see the fish and asked the fisher how long it took him to catch that fish. The fisher replied, about an hour. The businessman asked if he will still go back and catch more fish, to which the fisher said no. And then the businessman asked why. The fisher told him that God provides their needs daily and that he had already enough caught for the day. In response, the businessman told him that if he kept on fishing more, he will eventually be able to buy many more boats, or even put up a cannery and earn $1 million in 10 to 15 years. Then the fishers said, then what? Then you retire and relax on your boat and whistle a song. The fisher smiled and said, if I put many fishing boats on this lake and put up a cannery, in less than 10 years, all the fish in this lake will be gone. And I will lose so much time and destroy this lake's beauty just to be able to do exactly what I am doing now. The story reflects the message of the Fish Conservation Week to the Filipinos for the past 58 years. Our theme this year, Pangisdaang Likas Kaya, Bungay Masagana, Masaganang Ani at Mataas na Kita. This envisions our intimate fisheries resources will provide fisherfolk with a bountiful harvest and maximize profitability. It is true that our innate fisheries resources in our country is rich and abundant, but limited at the same time. It has become this year's FishCon theme to remind us precisely, like in the story, we need to find a balance between tapping our resources while ensuring that it does not get depleted. In our story, the fisher raises a good point. Even if the businessman's idea was lucrative, he knew he won't earn the millions the man is talking about if he does what the tourist was suggesting, to increase its fishing effort for more catch. The fish is supposed to be harnessed will run out before he earns that much, if done unsustainable. At the same time, we cannot blame the businessman because he probably doesn't know how much about the environment and the ecosystem of the lake. That's why BFAR encourages everyone who has a stake in our fisheries sector to be like the fisher who knows how much these resources could provide and enjoy its benefits within reasonable limits. Like a fisher, we should also be careful of influences from people who only see profit but neglect the sustainability of our resources. We can achieve a balance of viewing earnings and sustainability by having a change of mind of how we see abundance and profitability. Abundance implies the availability of our resources for a long period of time to be enjoyed by succeeding generations. If abundance cannot be sustained, then it is not abundance. If we fail to sustain abundance, our profit will be short-lived, and when it runs out with nothing next in sight. This is one of our pledges in BIFA Region 2 as we try to achieve through the Fish Conservation Week. And in this light, let me thank the people who helped this Fish Conservation Week a success. I would like to thank our partner agencies, the local government units, the private sectors, and of course our fisher folk for joining us and making this memorable despite our limitations brought by the current pandemic. Ingat po tayong lahat at mabuhay ang pangisdaan ng Pilipinas.